I hope all of you are doing good. And in this video, I'm going to tell that what are the few key activities we do after we move the complete configuration to quality system. So as we know that one, we do the configuration in golden system, golden client. After that, we copy to testing client. There we do some unit testing. So once everything is completed, before we plan for system integration testing, we move the configuration to quality. So here what happens once you move the complete changes to quality system, we have to do certain kind of activities. So first activity generally which we carried out, we have to maintain the number ranges for material, vendor master, PR, PO, whatever documents are there in case of business partner in S/4HANA. So all these kind of things we have to maintain, the number ranges you need to maintain. The release strategy related, okay, CL20 and related things you have to maintain. So whatever release strategy related, the checklist, those we have to maintain. And condition records, output, and this kind of master data it comes under. Like if you have any kind of a price condition records, MEK1 or output condition records, NACE related. So those kind of a configuration, so this kind of data we have to maintain. Of course, master data, the material master, info record, source list, quota arrangement, all these master data need to be created so that you can run the scenarios. Authorization roles, the roles we have to share with the security or GRC team. They will create all the required roles and assignment roles should be ready. So before you start the key user training or UAT activity, these roles should be ready. During SIT, it's not required because anyway consultant will have the all access, right? So roles should be ready before you start the UAT. So these are the different prerequisites. These are all for SIT prerequisite. These are all for UAT prerequisite. And all vendor masters should have, yeah, this is the one thing. So vendor master we maintain with the correct email, right? Vendor and customer and all. But the correct email may cause you to send the data when you're testing certain kind of externals and automatic email after PO creation. These kind of things, they don't want to send that data to the actual vendor from the test system. So what we do, either we keep the wrong email or else we put the same email with the ending hash. So email is wrong, so data will not go there. For our any testing, we keep that for the same vendor, we keep our consultant email for our testing because we want to verify whether we are receiving the PDF copy or we are receiving any additional information properly or not. Ensure interfaces to external vendors should not be sent from quality system. Yeah, this is another thing. So you would be using ASN, like we have pure status information we are sending to the vendor, or after sales order created, any information we are sending to the customer. So those kind of wherever we are sending the data to your third party. Third party, if it is again within our interface system, they will also have a quality system so that we tie up with both the systems, development, our quality, SAP quality, and third party system quality. Both are connected through this logical system concept via middleware. So there is no issue because our test data will go to their test system only. But I'm talking about the vendors, customers, or any other custom duty related. You are sending some information to the custom department. So those kind of things we should be careful, and we cannot believe or we cannot rely only on the basis they stop the connection from the quality. So sometimes for the testing, we may ask them to activate it so that these kind of data ensure that vendor emails, customer emails, and vendor related transmission related data, those kind of information we should not maintain with the correct data in test system. So it will be, if there is any testing is planned, then we have to connect and do that carefully. And also if possible in the PO format somewhere you can keep it one text test system like that. So that will be avoiding any other confusions. Next one is background job creation. So background job creation, we have to create all the background jobs. First of all, you need to create the variant first and give the variant program and frequency so that they will create in a test system. So the background job testing also you have to do it, whether it's working fine or not. So then the same kind of a template by changing the little changes to the test system T and production system, maybe P or live system L, whatever the naming kind of name nomenclature was designed, right? So based on that, we create in the production system. Cutover mass upload programs, yes. Cutover will be done after completion of realization, like overall complete phase completed, right? So same thing, one before do the cutover, you're going to do some 10,000, 30,000 materials you're going to upload in production system. So those activities before doing that one, you have to do that mass upload programs. If you create any customized one, you have to do in the quality system. So that any errors, anything, runtime errors are coming when the data is more than 5,000, more than 10,000, those kind of issues can be fixed well in advance compared to be panic during the cutover time where you will have hardly 1 day, 2 day, 3 days of time. Volume testing, yeah, I just wanted to highlight, we always popular for these kind of things, right? System integration testing, user acceptance testing, and regression testing. So at high level, I explained in some other videos, system integration testing means we do the end-to-end process, start with maybe requirement in a department to MM, then WM, then SD, or production and planning, finance, all the modules, end-to-end process, we do the testing, multiple processes, buying or procuring from import like a overseas vendor and procuring from a domestic vendor, one process, and some service procurement process, scrap sales process, or subcontracting process. Like that, we do the process wise, we do it. Multiple modules will be involved. UAT, the same template, same process, but it will be done by user. But when the user was doing, they will take more real-time scenarios. So last month PO, they will take it and they create a PO in the similar way, same material, same vendor, same quantity. If they get any challenges, we have to fix it. And regression testing is for if it is a fresh system, first company, regression testing is not needed. If it is already there are 5, 6 companies are running from last 3, 4 years and you are implementing another company in the same system, at that point of time, we have to do the regression testing to ensure that this new company programs and new company changes will not impact the existing companies. How do you define the regression scope? So regression scope will be defined based on the what kind of objects they're working, what kind of changes they're doing. For example, there are global programs, are there some 50 programs, in that 6 programs they made changes. So those 6 programs will be part of regression testing. So the basic regular cycles also will take it. Among the existing 4 company codes, we'll take 1 or 2 company codes or 4 company codes with certain scenarios. Like that, regression testing will be done. So volume testing is something related to like how we do in SAT or something, but certain processes we take to test in a huge volume. Those transactions generally happen in huge. So whatever testing we do in SAT, UAT, it may not be sufficient to know that programs will really work when such kind of a huge data will be used. So due to that reason, we do the volume testing. So by creating huge data or PO creation with some 50 line items and PO creation with huge value. So the approval process is working fine or not. Forms are showing the actual data or any decimals are missing. So that kind of things also we need to do it. So these are the few key elements in quality system. And there are a few more points are there. Just I filtered it to have these 10 points to illustrate to explain to all of you. I hope these whatever inputs I have given, those will be helpful for you to learn and to apply in your real time. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your kind support to me on Udemy